You know, I've always felt that while I am one person, when I combine my skills and experiences with those of others, the team can really make a difference.
We're here for a short time, and I think it's our duty to give back what we take from a community and possibly give more than we've taken from it.
Karen's, I think, the kind of leader who believes that involvement is not just about in the contributions that you make of your personal resources, but also of your talent, of your ability, the connections that she can make between people who have great regard for her in the business community and in the civic and cultural community. Karen's been involved here in our congregation with our Plum Street Temple Historic Preservation Fund. She's involved, and I'm fortunate enough to serve with her now on the Hebrew Union College Board of Governors. Karen has served as the chair of the Fine Arts Fund Drive. Karen's also been involved in 3CDC and in areas of theater, in children's theater.
I mean, from the time I was little, my grandparents, my parents, it was always about giving back. You know, my grandfather, from the time I can remember, used to tell me, every single day, do something nice for someone else. It's just part of who I am. And then, fortunately, joined a company like Macy's, originally federated, where one of the values of the company is to give back. So they are unbelievably supportive of the time I spend in the community. So it's been easy, but honestly, I never thought of anything different. I'm about changing one small thing, affecting a few people perhaps, because the cumulative impact of lots of people doing that will make a huge difference in the world in general.
I think we can all learn from Karen and be inspired by that example of what it means to say that a community is more than just a place where we live. It's a place that we build, and we build it a day at a time and an effort at a time. That's Karen.
Jimmy is very passionate about whatever he sets out to do. Although he grew up in Dayton, Cincinnati is his home. At a very young age in his young adult life, he became a success in Cincinnati, and he wants to give back to the community.
We're certainly a philanthropic community. There's a symbiosis that takes place between a lot of the arts organizations, into the universities, to the high schools. These are institutions that have to be supported. They have to be enjoyed for generations after us, le dor vador, so to speak. And I'm happy just to have the opportunity to do it. But I look at it as an obligation.
Well, Jim acts very quietly. He acts behind the scenes. He doesn't draw attention to himself. He will go out and do what he's supposed to do. He will reach out to other people and involve them, but he doesn't look like he needs credit all the time, and that makes him a great pleasure to work with.
I make time for it because it's important. These are institutions that have to be supported. I'm proud to be part of it. I know my parents would be proud of it too, so I don't think I've let anybody down. So that's very important to me.
Jimmy is the one individual who has his heart in the right place. He has a heart of gold, who has made such a positive impact on this community.
It's nice that people know some good things are going on, and I'm a part of it.
He doesn't need reminders. He doesn't need glory. These are things that, and I hope, will raise the bar for everybody else in our community.
This joint venture between Hebrew Union College and Xavier, there are 18 professors being made available to Xavier University to have a Jewish Studies department at Xavier. I think it's just really nifty that this is taking place in Cincinnati.
And again, the intellectual capital, the strength of the academic programs really makes HUC a very special place for Cincinnatians, regardless of religion.
Karen is always there. She has a great feeling about heritage and faith and community.
Judaism is all about tikkun olam, the act of repairing the world, and that's Jimmy.